Saxon Math 7-6, Lesson 91. The topic is probability. And most students find lessons on probability to be kind of fun because we're going to talk about games of chance. And that is fun. The first one we're going to talk about is a coin toss. And it's not a penny that came from a casino or a joke shop that may be weighted to favor flipping towards heads or tails. It's just an ordinary coin, so you know that every time you flip it, you're going to get either heads or tails, right? And you can calculate the probability. Let's try the first example. What's the probability that your coin will land tails? Okay? The way we write that is like this. What is the probability that you'll land on tails? Well, there's a little formula that we use. It's super easy, and once you understand how we use it, you'll remember it forever and ever. When you flip a coin and you're hoping to get tails, there's only one outcome that you want. Well, let me do the other part first. When you flip a coin, there's two things that can happen. You can get heads or you can get tails. So there are two total outcomes. The only one you want, though, probability of tossing a coin and it coming up tails is 1 out of 2. Now, here's the cool thing about this. No matter how many times you toss that coin, it doesn't matter if you get 18 heads in a row. The next time you toss it, the probability of getting tails is 1 out of 2 every single time. Okay? Example 91.2. Let's talk about drawing a card from a deck of normal cards. Now, just to remind you, in a normal pack of cards, there are 52 cards. There are 4 what we call suits. I don't know if you guys are experienced card players or not. There's hearts, and there's diamonds, and there's spades, and there's clubs. Kind of like that. Okay? So there's 4 suits, and then there's 13 cards in each suit. Okay? So 13 times 4 gives you the 52. And these are red and these are black, so there are 26 of each color. Right? These are the red. Making a little chart here. And these are the black. Okay. What is the probability of drawing an ace from a normal deck of cards? Okay, so an ace is like a 1, right? You probably know that. So there are going to be, there's 1 ace in each suit, right? So there's 1 ace of hearts, 1 ace of diamonds, 1 ace of spades, 1 ace of clubs. That means there are only 4 desirable outcomes out of the 50 cards, right? So you could draw any one of the 50 cards, but there are only 4 aces that are going to make you happy for the purposes of this test. And when we do probability, we also reduce it. 4 goes into 52 13 times. I happen to be able to do that in my head. You could divide it if you wanted, and you could do even, right? You could go to 2 and 26, and then that would lead you to 1 and 13. So we just use this bad formula. Like I said, it's hardly even a formula. Once you use it a few times, you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then we're going to talk about one more idea. For probability, we usually write that in terms of a fraction, but there's a related, similar concept called a chance. It's a probability expressed in a percent form, okay? Probability we usually express as a fraction. So chance we express as a percent. Here's an example. The weather report stated today that the chance of rain on Tuesday is 40%. What is the chance it will not rain? Chance of rain is 40%. Now this is kind of problem that would have driven me crazy because I'd be like, well, is there a chance of snow? Is there a chance of sleet? That's not the question. What is the chance of, we can think of it as not rain, anything else, and that would be 60%. Just has to add up to total, a total of 100%, right? So chance is when we express probability in a percent form. We're going to expand on probability a lot more over the years. Chance, no, not so much. That's kind of a one and done. All right, this problem comes with this lesson comes with an activity that follows where we've been working. It's at the top of page 440. Activity with a coin toss. You're supposed to make a chart. You know what? If you're bored and you're looking for something to do and you got a pair of siblings on hand that want to play this game with you, that's fine, but I'm not assigning this to you. You are not required to do this activity for the coin toss. Life is short. Have fun. All right, that is the end of lesson 91. Good job.